Here we go. Hello, everybody. This is the Thursday morning virtual chat, and we have a few members here, and we're going to chat about a few things that might help your business, your marketing, your selling. So stay tuned, and of course, if you see this on the replay, give us a hashtag replay, and let us know what you think. All right. So let's let Miss Andrea introduce herself.
Yes, my name is Andrea. I'm a marketer and I promote also my jewelries and sometimes cosmetics from different melanins. And hopefully I will get started with my business in jewelry
Very
because
good.
I'm a handmade jewelry designer, yes.
Very
And
good.
looking for opportunities how to promote my jewelries.
Awesome. So where are you from?
I'm from Romania, but I'm currently living in Wien, in Austria.
You're in Austria. Well, welcome
Yeah,
from around the world.
thank you.
It's wonderful to have diversity in our conversations because, here in the US, we
Sure.
get a little focused on just what we're doing and forget there's other people and other sisters out there in the world that are going through the same things we're going through.
Yes.
Trying to develop your business, trying to start and build a following. So what platform are you building on?
Well, I made a business Facebook page.
Okay.
It's just a start, for
Mm-hmm.
example, and I just want to make a podcast. I have in plan to make a podcast to promote other entrepreneurs, artists like me.
Very good.
So hopefully, I will find a platform that I can promote.
Mm-hmm.
And I just found out that there's also Linktree, which you can promote yourself on. I mean, to make a business profile,
Mm-hmm.
and then to promote yourself on, let's say, Instagram and Facebook. But I think I should also have for example, Mailchimp, so
Right.
that to send automatic mails, and
Right.
also I think I have to do like a a hand handout to describe my business, what I'm doing, and what's the story. I think this is
Right.
more important. Yeah.
Well, the thing about being there's a lot of things that people say you have to do. The thing is when you're first starting, of course, you don't have a lot of funds. It's not like, somebody sponsored you and said, hey, just go build a business and you got this much money to spend. Who has that? Right. So
Yeah.
finding the platforms and the ways to build online and building those things is taking one step at a time. It gets overwhelming when you say, I got to do this and this and this and this. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, where do I start?
Sure. It's like every step of the way, little steps to succeed.
So the biggest thing I can tell you that I can suggest to you is what I've done because I'm an old person. Yesterday was my
Yeah.
65th birthday, and I'll be the first person to tell
Happy
you,
birthday.
thank you, that this technology is an alien for me. You know,
Yeah.
I didn't grow up with any of the computers. I didn't grow up with any of the technology. And so learning all of this is like trying to swim upstream.
Sure. Sure
And
thing.
I thought I was really, really smart, and I am smart. I'm not saying I'm not smart, but what I realized is that because it's very different and there's so many moving parts, that I finally had to step back and say, I give myself grace. I will tackle one thing at a time.
Sure. Yeah, that's
When
important.
I master that, then I can start on something else. So I'm now 3 years later, and I've pretty much mastered Facebook. I'm learning how to work on my group. I have now working on my email marketing. So the thing is you there is no fast or slow. It's in you
Yeah.
doing it and feeling accomplished as you do it, and not putting yourself down saying, oh my God, I'm not doing this fast enough. I'm not doing this well enough. I'm not, because that just makes you feel bad inside. And you don't need to do that. I would recommend conquering Facebook, because Facebook links you to Instagram. You have to have a Facebook profile. And that's where
Yeah.
people are going to get to know, like, and trust you. Because over time, if people start seeing who you are, then they're going to trust what you have to say. You can link your Instagram to Facebook so that when you post on Facebook, it
Yeah.
automatically posts on Instagram. So there you're building
Yeah.
an Instagram thing. The biggest
Yeah.
key is going out into the over 3 billion people in Facebook. There's 3 billion people. So
Yeah.
defining who would buy your jewelry, who is your person that would be more inclined to like your cosmetics, and then inviting those people to your Facebook. You can have 5,000 friends. 5,000 friends. And
Of
if
course.
5,000 people get to know you, Andrea, do you think you can make money with that?
Yeah. Sure.
Right.
It's like, yeah.
But you have to invite people, and you have to define who would be that best, and start finding places that you can invite them from. Because not everybody that you invite is going to accept your friend request. But the thing is as you fill up that 5,000, then you go back and you get rid of, or people will drop out of your Facebook profile if you're not bringing the value that they want. And that's a good thing, because you only want people to stay that you can connect with, right?
Yeah.
Your profile allows you to keep inviting people, so that 5,000 people can turn into 10,000, because you get rid of the ones that aren't engaging, the ones that aren't in, aren't being a part of the conversations, and you keep adding more. So it becomes just a cycle of adding people, picking up and learning how to conversate with them,
Yes.
and the ones connecting to you that feel your vibe, or are connect with your energy. Because
Sure.
in this world, you have to give up the notion that everybody wants what you have, or that everybody can use what you have. That's for every product that's ever been made. You can
Yeah.
say, oh, everybody needs this.
I
But
think I should make a list when I make friends.
mhm,
People that are engaging with me, to put them in a list,
yes, put them
or
in a list.
people that are interested, at least interested about my jewelries, and I should put them in another list. And the others that they are not interested, I will let them in another list. Not interested yet.
Right.
It's like a big
You
list.
just keep
Yeah.
working, growing the relationships, because it's not just about asking people about jewelry, but it's
Yeah.
getting to know somebody. But I think we had Miss Maria come in. Miss Maria, where are you?
Yeah. She's here.
Well, I saw.
I'm here. I'm here.
Well, I can't see you. You don't haven't turned your camera on.
Well,
Well, I want to
there
see
we are.
you. There you are. I want to see your beautiful face.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's good to see you. So Maria, introduce yourself.
Hello in Den. Are you
Introduce.
Andrea? Denmark?
Hi, Maria.
Hi.
He's
Are
in
you from
Austria.
Andrea? Are you from Denmark?
No, I'm living in Austria, in Wien,
Austria. Ah,
Austria, Wien.
so marketing there, is it the same as it is here in the States. People would rather market on Facebook than to maybe do old school, like Karen in the past would go door to door, or I'm sure that's how you started out, because that's how I started out, Karen.
Yep.
Or
Me
maybe
too. Me too. I started by going door to door when I was promoting Avon or Oriflame.
Very
So,
good.
yeah.
there you go. 2 Avon, past Avon ladies, 3 now.
Now,
So
that's
Yeah,
it.
have you ever done vendor events?
yes, in the beginning, when I was like a newbie in Avon, I did like events, inviting friends at my house and doing some cookies, some uh, samples, letting on the table from Avon. But it was in the beginning. But then I do it online and all the time. After, let's say, 1 year, I do it online, my promotion.
Okay. Have you done that with your jewelry?
Well, my jewelries, I also promote it face to face. I show my jewelries, and I have a Facebook page, like how I did my jewelries and what I'm passionate about, the story of the jewelries, because the brand is Vintage Ladies and Gents. That's the brand that I named them. Yes.
And so have you not done vendor events, like maybe going to a fair or maybe going to a bazaar and setting up a table?
Well, not yet. Maybe I was like 3 years ago or 4 years ago. I was back in Romania, where I'm from originally. I went to a fair. That was my first time in November,
And
but
what
it was just like people were looking and uh, they didn't buy something, but it was an experience. Now that I'm promoting online because of this situation, more online.
okay, you cannot let that mindset of nobody buying
Yeah,
get a hold of you. You have to try it again. And the reason
yeah,
why I'm saying this is from experience as a newbie myself, 1 year into this business. I just, I was discouraged, but I set it up and 2 times nobody bought, and they were just small events. And so I said, I need to broaden my horizon, and I need to get where there's more people. And so once you change that mindset and do those events, and you're bubbly and you're joyful and you're having fun, like I was told there was 5,000 people at this last event. There wasn't. I got goofy as an old lady. I put on bunny ears, and people would comment on that, and make your table attractive and say, invite them. Don't just, hi, would you like to look at that sort
yeah,
of thing? That whole different way of approaching somebody. Present yourself as more friendly, more outgoing, and they're more apt to come and see what it is that you have.
yeah.
Well, the thing
Yeah,
is
it's a
about
good advice. Thank you.
the thing about events is gathering their information if you can get it, giving a giveaway that you can then touch base with them after the event. Because a lot of people, when they come to events, they don't want to spend their money all in one place. They want to go around and see the different tables, and they come with different things. But the thing is if you can find a way to email them or get them on your Facebook page or get them active in other parts of your funnel, because this is a funnel. What people
Oh
don't
yeah, some kind of
your
landing
funnel is
page.
how you people don't, the top of your funnel is they have no idea you exist. Then a little bit further is, oh, this is Andrea, she makes jewelry. And then a little
Yeah.
further down, they saw, oh, I see a piece there that maybe, and so you work them down little by little, they get more exposure.
It's a kind of a landing page, I think. It's
Right.
kind of a landing
Landing
page.
pages. But the thing is,
Yeah.
you don't have, a funnel does not have to be a landing page. A funnel is a process that you take your customer from not knowing who you are to buying
Yeah.
something. And
Yeah.
it could be from the vendor event through the email, through, you know, you them going to your Facebook page. It could be from just at the table going to your next event. It's
Yeah.
about information. And because people have so much choices, they have so much choices. People are not making quick decisions anymore. They're not just jumping and buying something because they like it. Oh, well, I might like something a little later on. I might, you know, they hold off to something really, you know, jumps out and practically slaps them in the face. But over
Yeah.
time, if you can keep connected to people, the customers start buying because you've built a funnel that you keep working them through. Whether it's
Yeah.
phone calls, whether it's text, whether it's email, whether it is events, you know, selling events on your page, selling events on vendors. It's inviting
Yeah.
people, hey, I'm going to be at such and such market next week. They might not have ever known about that event. But when
Yeah.
you start inviting your people through email or through texting, ones that have come to previous events, then you not only help the event, but you help yourself be more exposure to maybe a
Yeah.
different variety of jewelry that you made, because you're making all your own designs, right, Andrea?
Yeah. Yes.
You're
It's
creating all
very unique.
the,
Yes.
each show is going to have different pieces. It's going to have different ideas. Each show is not going to have the same thing that they saw before, right?
Yeah. Sure.
So that's my take on how you in all of the training stuff that I currently am a part of. It's all about the customer's journey, and it's all about understanding that it takes almost 50 some exposures now, 50 some exposures for people to say, oh, well, this might be pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's a lot of having to touch people. That's a lot. And as soulpreneurs, you know, we're not great big businesses that are buying all these commercials. Why do you think there's so many commercials? Because it takes so much now for a company to even get anybody to pay attention. And
Sure.
companies now, like your network marketing companies, your Tupperware, your Avons, your Scentsy, they want you to brand yourself as the Scentsy lady, the Tupperware lady, the Avon lady. Why? Because that means they have 7,000 commercials running around saying, I'm the Avon lady, I'm Avon, I'm Scentsy, I'm Tupperware.
Yeah.
But guess what?
Yeah.
Tupperware just filed for bankruptcy. What's going to happen to all the Tupperware ladies?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
They're not Tupperware. They're not going to be Tupperware ladies anymore. So what
Yeah.
I teach and what I promote is people branding themselves. That's where your Facebook profile is so important, because Andrea, your jewelry is different than your cosmetics, right?
Yeah.
But if
Really.
somebody
Really
likes
different.
you, if somebody gets to know you and why you either wear the kind of makeup you wear, or why it's important for the hair, or what,
Yeah.
whatever it is, you can talk about more than just jewelry. When people get to know you and what is important to you, when they get to understand you're a person, that you live in a beautiful, you know, place, you like to be outside, you have dogs, you have kids, you have whatever it is in your life, they get to know you as a person.
Yeah. Sure.
As a person. Then when you wear one of your pieces, like you're walking now, you could be wearing one of your pieces in jewelry and said, you know, or you could be getting ready to go out for your walk, and you could do a little video and say, I'm getting ready to go out my walk. Which, you know, I'm trying to decide which set would be better. What you think?
I mean, it's a good advice. Yes. It's
That's
a
a
really
way
good
to
idea.
show you jewelry, but you're not saying, hey, buy me. These are $9.99.
Yeah, yeah. That's better just to show it.
That's the whole thing is like, I'm getting ready to go on a trip next month to a convention, to my company, annual thing. And so
Yeah.
if I was selling jewelry or if I was selling something, I'm saying, I'm getting ready to pack. Which one do you think I should wear with this outfit? I've got this event to go to. You could do a whole series of videos
Yeah, yeah.
getting ready. Or, Maria with nail polish,
I know.
I have some Color Street. I've had it for a year. I'm terrible about doing my nails, but I'm going to go get them. They're sitting right over there, and I'm going to put them on for my event.
Yeah.
That's asked
I mean,
you
there are
for your
so many good ideas. So I have to put into action.
That's it. Well, and just one step at a time, Andrea. That's what I'm saying. Don't get
Yeah.
overwhelmed with it. You just,
Uh,
every day you do a little something. Write down
yes.
every day something you can do, that you can either make a video, you can make a post, but it's all about, now I offered, did anybody, now I know Maria, you did, I offered a content calendar. Did you see where I offered the content calendar, Andrea? It's ideas for how to post and vary your posts, and gives you ideas so that you can get engagement, because the more engagement you get on your posts, the more Facebook sends it out to more people. So it's not all about, my stuff. It's all about getting people asking questions, getting people to get used to engaging with you. So if
Karen.
you're interested, go put it a thing. I'm slowly working through all of the people that
Yeah.
wanted the calendar. You can only do so many messages at a time in Messenger. You can only do so many things and posts where you can say the same thing. So I have to be careful when I'm responding to people that I vary my responses. But when I'm giving out the same information, it gets really hard. So I do 6 to 10, and then I have more conversations, and then I'll go back a little later and do 6 to 10 more.
Yeah.
Were you able?
Yeah.
Did you get your calendar, Maria?
I did. I looked at it I just saw, and then I saw that I had something cute to send to you. So, I have a question. You went by so fast. You said something about a funnel. Sales is a funnel, and could you expound as to why that is a funnel
Okay.
again?
Okay,
Please.
everybody wants to assume a funnel is all about technology, and that's where it really started. But we've been doing funnels for decades. And if you look at it, I'm going to talk old school here. Okay. A funnel is, you're sitting in your house and you sell Avon. The first thing is you go knock on doors. Some people are home, some people aren't. When I was brand new in Avon, we had these little notes. You could leave the note on the door, right? Okay, we left a little note saying, hey, I'm your Avon lady. I stopped by. So the first part of your funnel is people getting to know that you exist. However you do that, it doesn't have to be through email or Facebook or whatever. We knocked on doors. Okay, so now people get their little note, or they open the door and they say, and I tell them, hey, I'm the Avon lady. I was just wondering if you'd like a catalog, and they say yes or no. And I just keep moving my little butt down the road, right? More doors, lots of neighborhoods. Okay, that's the first part of your funnel. The next step is, as you get to know people, people start calling, or you start, going back to the ones with a new catalog that said, oh, they liked it. So you mark which houses you gave a catalog to, and you go back when you get a new catalog, you go back and take them a new catalog. So then people are getting more familiar. So you're working them down a step by giving them a catalog. Now they know you're the Avon lady. Now they're seeing your stuff. And maybe the next step in that catalog, in that funnel, is where they actually pick up the phone and call you. Or if you're out standing in the, we used to be told, standing in the grocery line, have books available, get people's names and phone numbers. So maybe you're starting to build this list. You got it on a piece of paper. Let's put it on a piece of paper. We're going to write down so-and-so, house number, phone number, so-and-so, you start making your list of customers, right? Remember that? Okay, you make your list. So then the next part of your funnel is you start calling them, and then you start getting the yeses. And then down at the bottom, after you've made 10 or 15 calls, you get an order. That's a funnel. Does that make it a little clearer, Maria?
Okay. Yes.
Okay, a funnel is just the system that you use to get them down to that sale.
Okay.
And your vendor event is one way that you start working them and getting them to know you. You expose, but the funnel is a system.
Okay.
When you work with Facebook, you work with Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, then you can send them to a landing page, or you can send them to a store or a website where they can buy stuff. But you still have to have a process. If you're using, Instagram, then you're building you're building, your pictures and your posts in Instagram, but you're having to invite people to come see and get to know you on these platforms. They have no idea you exist until you send them a friend request, or you send them a heart, or follow people, because they say in Instagram, you follow somebody, they'll end up following you. So you start following people so that they'll follow you and see your stuff, right?
Right.
That's the first part of your funnel. And then as people start talking to you on your posts, all those little comments on your posts, guess what they are? They're just going further down your funnel, because then you start talking to people who comment on your post, right?
Right.
Okay. It's working people down until you get to the ones that actually say, hey, I want something. You have a show. The ones who have seen your stuff enough, or get invited enough, or attend enough, they'll finally get to a point that they buy something. I haven't bought anything from you, Maria, because I have these other 3 packets of nails.
You must have used one somewhere along the line if you have 3.
I helped somebody out at a show.
Oh.
And this, I tell people, this is part of my story. I hate when people say, well, I'll help you out. It doesn't do any good to help me out once. I want loyal customers. I want somebody who enjoys the product and is going to buy from me because I keep showing her new stuff and she needs it, whether it's once a month, once every quarter, once a year, that you like it, that you want to come back. But I did this as a favor to help somebody out who needed the sales. And so when I did that, and they've sat here for a year, I quit going to people's shows because I can't, I'm investing in my own learning rather than investing in helping people out in stuff that I just, COVID took out a lot of stuff. Lord knows I don't need clothes hardly, because I can sit here with nothing on besides my top. I'm just saying, we're on Zoom. We don't have to dress anymore. I don't have to have nice fancy shoes, except I'm going to this convention and I got to go shopping.
When do you leave?
I'm flying out May 2nd, and I'm going an extra day because when I was in Utah with Mom last June, I took Mom. We were out there in Salt Lake and up and down from Idaho, Utah, and New Mexico. And Mom, because of Mom's neuropathy, I did a lot of driving. And so I didn't get to go do some of the stuff I wanted to do because Mom couldn't walk but so much. And the places that we stopped that she actually had to get out, she was exhausted the next day. I mean, it was just all she could do. So I did a lot of driving, and we saw a lot of landscape and a lot of scenery stuff. But I'm going a day early because I found there's an aquarium in Salt Lake, and I am an aquarium nut. If I go to a city and they have an aquarium there, I'm visiting. I want to eventually see every aquarium in the United States. I've been to the Georgia one twice. I've been to the one in Baltimore. We have one here in this city. I'm going to become one of the members so I can go anytime I want. When I have more free time that I can just go sit and watch the fishies, because I love the fishies.
It's
I love,
relaxing.
I love the animals. I'm an outside nut. I love being outside. I love, if I can do my videos outside, I'm going to go be outside and enjoy the outside. I love being outside. So did that answer your question? I hope that answered anybody's question. We didn't have, I put in the event about goals, and it's step by step, because goals are about doing a little bit every day towards what you're trying to accomplish. And we all should have goals. You should have daily goals. You should have, monthly goals. You should have big goals, big goals. So, but it's about working towards those goals a little bit at a time.
Goal setting is hard if you've never really been a pace setter or to know what you need to do to get to the next. My goal for last month just happened, and it was like at the end of the month, and I said, oh, this is no brainer. I did not plan on this at all. The person that I had hired was, she placed an order, and I said, well, this is going to be a no brainer to get me to the next level. So I started hitting up a few friends and got a few orders, and I put the extra in, and I was 20 cents over my goal. 20 cents.
But the thing about goals, Maria, is putting the energy right here to go out. Because if you don't even think about where you want to go, if you're not thinking, and the thing about what people don't understand, and if you listen to any great inventor, you listen to any great writer, songwriter, they will tell you their songs come to them in the shower. The songs come to them, or their ideas come to them at weird times. Because when you put the question out there, who do I need to call? What will help me? What can I do to get to the next level? You have to know what the next level is that you want to accomplish. You have to be thinking on it. The ideas will come. The opportunities will come. But if you're not thinking about it, if you're saying, oh, poor pitiful me, I didn't make last month's goal, I'm not going to make this month's goal. Oh my, oh, life's so terrible. I suck at this. Life keeps giving you more of that because you keep telling it that you suck at it. So even when we don't make our goal for today, tomorrow, next week, you keep thinking about asking, what else can I do? What else can I do to get to this? Because the ideas will come to you. But sometimes the ideas come to you, and like me, sometimes I get them when I'm driving, because I do a lot of thinking when I'm driving. And then I forget to write them down. And then I get home and I go, what was that thought? Or there was something I can't.
Can you hit a record button and record it?
Well,
like my number in my text. If I have something I have to remember, I go right to my phone number. I hit the speaker and speak it.
Yep. It's just finding the habits to get and record all those things.
The habits, that's key.
That's it. The key. It's a habit.
Next week.
It's the habit of when things happen, of having your routines and doing the things automatically, training yourself to do things automatically that move you in the better health, better business, better relationships. What is the habit you need to do? And you have to evaluate your habits all the time, because we got good ones, we got bad ones, we got ones that just keep us busy and keep us going nowhere. But life is about moving forward and creating a better world for ourselves, for our families, for our communities. And I refuse to think past my community, because there's too much idiot stuff going on out there that I cannot even, I can't affect, I can't influence, I can't do nothing about it. So I stay in my little world and work on how I can improve that. So, any other questions? I think we've had a good discussion today.
Yes. I'm
A really
Thank you,
good one.
Andrea. You're the one who started us off. Thank you so much for your, for your input and your, your ideas. And we hope that this has helped you get a little clearer on something that you can do. And of course, I always invite people. I have a content calendar out there. I have freebies that are in my on my Facebook that you can access. It's all about I'm about doing something for my own personal growth every day. I was recommended a book. I don't even know who I was listening to, but it was Business Made Simple by Donald somebody. So I just put that in my Audible. That when I finish my current book that I'm doing, that's my next one that I'll be doing.
Now I really have a lot of clearance, but
So,
I know what I have to do, like
well,
little steps
that's
to
little
build
stuff.
my funnel. Yeah.
Congratulate yourself for every little thing you do. Congratulations for being here. Congratulate
Yeah.
yourself for every little thing. I was on Forbes Riley's mastermind, and she had a guy on there that was a guest speaker, and he talked about luck. And he said, most people, when something bad happens, they go, that's just my luck. My luck, if this is the third thing that's gone wrong, it's just my luck. He said, guys, people ask me why I'm so lucky. He says, because every time something good happens to me, he says, that's my luck. That's my luck. I knew I would get that. That's my luck. I am, getting green lights. Whatever it is, turn the positives around into that's my luck. It's all what we say, what we put out, the energy is all is what the universe uses to create our future, our what we are dealing with right now is all created by what we speak, what we think, and what we put out there. So, everybody, tell me, my luck, we have a wonderful chat today, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we will see you all next Thursday for those that can come. And of course, if you have any questions out there in our family, send it to us. We'd be glad to talk about it. If not, whatever comes up, that's what we
Yeah, sure.
talk about. So thank you, Miss Andrea. Thank you, Miss Maria. I appreciate y'all being here.
thank you
Thank
for
you,
your time.
Sarah.
Hope
Bye.
you have a good birthday.